Hey everybody, welcome back to Mary Skelter Nightmares. Where we left off, I didn't quite go for the story event yet. Let's do that now.
All right, that should do the trick.
Thank you very much.
Is Jack going to be okay?
Yes. He was bleeding, but it wasn't as bad as expected. He does have mild anemia, though.
I see.
He's all patched up, so the bleeding should subside shortly. I'll be back to check on him.
Thank you very much.
And about Alice?
She's doing fine. Not bad for her first fight. I mean, she did fight them, right?
She sure did. Alice was a lot stronger than I thought. I think we hit the jackpot with her.
I know she rescued us from prison, but the way she said that just now felt kind of rude.
In any case, let me introduce them. This girl here is Alice. She's an actual blood maiden.
Nice to meet you.
The guy here is Jack. He's,
Why didn't you leave him here with the others who escaped? Why did you bring him here?
That's right. It's not like she came looking for me or anything.
Oh, well, about that. Dad, I have something to report to you.
So you're telling me she ended her blood skelter state by attacking that boy there?
It can't be.
I ain't buying that.
It's true. Alice won't be like that anymore. She's not gonna harm anyone.
Jack.
Jack, was it? No, don't worry. I can tell she's back to normal.
Thank you.
It's no surprise everyone's doubtful, and I do have more questions to ask. In any case, Jack and Alice, welcome to the Dawn.
The Dawn?
Dawn is short for the Dawn Liberation Force.
And this Dawn is...
Think of it as an autonomous organization formed to oppose the Martians in the jail. All the basic functions of a city can be found here. It's also where those who escape can survive.
the functions of a city. Wow.
And this place is the Dawn's headquarters.
It's the last fortress around for us humans.
The last fortress.
Last isn't quite accurate, for the Dawn exists to find a way of escaping from jail.
Escaping from jail?
You do know the basics of what the jail is, right?
Not in detail. But I heard it consumed a city that used to be above ground. That it's alive.
And also that the Martians were originally humans and animals.
One minor correction. The jail's consumption of the organic and inorganic is called mimicry.
Mimicry?
To be exact, the jail is able to absorb information from a subject to alter its own form. Most prominently affected are the Martians. Like Alice said, their forms were altered by the jail. Leading them are the Nightmares, who never die. They're the major obstacle in our plan to escape.
Nightmares? We were attacked by one.
The Dawn is, so to speak, a crystal of knowledge for us humans shut in this dark world. Our mission is to use our research to escape. Through that research, we discovered the Blood Maidens. The Blood Maidens are humans who possess supernatural powers which allow them to face the Martians.
You already know this after fighting them, right, Alice?
Yes.
Do you know about the tower in the middle of the jail?
Yes.
We found out that this tower grows upward through some special means. If we can grow it high enough, we can escape to the surface. That's where the Blood Maidens come in.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Are they serious? Is that even possible?
Alice,
Yes.
you are, without a doubt, a Blood Maiden. We want you to help us, and that's why we sent her in.
But,
Mind me, I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't even made introductions yet.
I...
I'm the leader of the research team and the oldest one here. Everyone calls me Professor. The fine lady there is the leader of the rescue unit, Miko.
Miko Ueshima. I'm also in charge of keeping you in good shape. Let me know if you don't feel well.
I'm the craftsman here. Come and see me for weapons and things.
Wow, unfriendly as usual, aren't you, Haru? Oh, his name's Haru, by the way.
Hey, don't go talking for me, you hooded idiot.
Hooded idiot?
You don't have to be shy just because your name sounds cute, Haru. Wait, I'm not an idiot! Great to see you finally smile, Jack. Now then, you already know me, but I'm Red Riding Hood. I'm the very first Blood Maiden, so I'm like your older sister. I hope we can get along.
You mentioned you're the very first. So, does that mean there are others?
What is a blood maiden? What am I?
Let's just say it's something we'll never really know. Maybe it's the will of the gods, or...
Well, that could be a possibility if there were such thing as a god.
If there were such a thing as a god.
Professor, I think you've taken enough of their time. I'm sure they're quite tired.
Ah, you're right. I got a bit carried away. Well then, Miko, could you take it from here?
My pleasure. Jack, Alice, please follow me.
Sure.
But I...
Alice, your questions can be answered in time. Why don't you rest first? Red Riding Hood, can I borrow you for a moment?
What is it, Dad?
Jack?
Let's get our questions answered later. You're back to normal, and they all seem like nice people.
Okay, Jack. If you say so. And they're right. You must be so tired.
I'm okay, Alice.
Thanks.
Oh, and we dropped the voice acting here. Alice, I'll ask you one more time. Did you really enter Blood Skelter? It seems as if that's the case. She doesn't need to be so blunt. Alice has suffered enough already. Is there something you need from Alice? Jack, I'm diagnosing Alice now. I would appreciate it if you would stay calm and wait your turn. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jack. I'm okay. I was in pain when it happened, and I couldn't control myself. When I came to, I saw Jack. He was bleeding so much from his wounds, or bleeding so much from wounds I'm sure I caused. Whoops. His blood was on me too, and... Jack, what did I do to you? Calm down. What you experience is what happens when someone enters Blood Skelter. It imparts unmanageable power to Blood Maidens. In other words, it's a Blood Maiden's weakness. A Blood Maiden's weakness? And a Blood Maiden needs a large amount of Martian blood on her to enter a massacre state. When the Martian blood got on you, did you feel any different? Come to think of it, I started to lose my mind and violence was growing inside of me. I felt hatred. I wanted to destroy. I wanted everything to end. Alice was keeping all those feelings inside of her this whole time? That's a sign of entering massacre. You can see the proof in a Blood Maiden's eyes. Her eyes? I thought she was just going into a fit. Entering their massacre state draws out latent power from within a Blood Maiden. But continuously being exposed to Martian blood isn't all good. It leads to accumulation of corruption, which triggers their Blood Skelter state. Corruption? Oh no. Like the tags and dojins. It gauges the instability of a Blood Maiden's mental state. A shock can also raise corruption. Once corruption reaches a certain limit, she'll lose her mind and go on a rampage. So this Blood Skelter state is when a Blood Maiden loses her sanity? Alice, what surprised us is that you came out of Blood Skelter. No one's been able to do that before. I see. So that's why Red Riding Hood was so surprised. But what happens when they don't recover? Oh, I don't know, Jack, take a guess. I want to ask, but I'm scared to know the answer. Is it safe to assume that I'm back to normal, and I won't harm anyone else anymore? I can confirm that you are back to normal. When corruption accumulates, the irises show distinct symptoms. I don't see that now. That said, I still can't believe it. We've developed various medicines to control corruption, but none have ever cured it completely. Alice, do you know anything that may have brought you back? I remember feeling like I wanted to destroy everything after licking the walls in the prison. I suppose I was close to entering this blood skelter state you're talking about. It's possible that the walls had Martian blood on them. In the shocking torture, you experienced raised your level of corruption. I always assumed it was just some sort of fit. Whenever it happened, Jack would give me a bit of his blood. Jack's blood? For some reason, I'm able to calm down after licking his blood. That was how we survived in the prison. Hey, Miko. Pretty interesting, eh? Yes. I've never heard of removing corruption by licking blood. But assuming it is fact, there is still no explanation as to why it's effective. May I? Huh? Oh, why yes. I'm done with Alice's diagnosis. It's just a hunch, but maybe Alice came to her senses because my blood splattered on her. Is that a possibility? Interesting. If your blood could somehow affect corruption through a form of contact aside from ingestion... Jack, would you mind if I took some blood samples from you? Oh, go ahead. I think it worked because we've known each other for a long time. But if my blood can assist your cause, I'd be happy to help. Though I doubt my blood is anything special. It's not like I can fight like Alice can. Jack, that's why we're gonna take some samples, kiddo. Samples? Shit. Samples, kiddo. Oh, that's right. What the hell's a sampo? Your blood may lead to an amazing discovery. After all, corruption is an issue we need to resolve. The professor was part of an early search unit back in the day, but there's a lot still unknown. I see. If that's the case, is it even really possible to escape from the jail? Hey, kiddo. Is there anything that's bothering you? Huh? Me? Well, nothing in particular. How about the wailing sounds coming from the jail? Wailing sounds from the jail? That's right. For some reason, I think I can hear and understand the sounds coming from the jail. I'm not sure how to word it. It's as if I know how it feels, sort of. Whether you think you can hear it or not isn't important now. Huh? Don't think too hard on it. Just relax, alright? Anything else? Well, the wailing from the jail is really annoying. It's like someone's whispering next to me. I see. Well then, put these on. They should help muffle whatever it is you're hearing. Headphones. Thank you very much. He's gonna listen to some questionable shit with those headphones. What a day. Until yesterday, I wouldn't have been able to imagine what's happening now. Come to think of it, I never slept in such a comfortable bed before either. Back in the village where Alice and I were raised, all we had were a bunch of leftovers. But after being taken captive by the Martians, even those leftovers felt like a luxury. Alice, run! I'll hold them off. Yeah! Jack! Jack! Wake up! I wasn't able to protect Alice. I was powerless against the Martians, and we were captured. Alice, I hope you can at least have a good night's rest. I need to go to sleep. Being like this reminds me of when I was all alone. I was all alone then too. When I opened my eyes, there was a dead Martian in front of me. I think it had killed my parents. With all that's happened, I've already forgotten what my parents' faces looked like. I couldn't protect anyone. Yes? Jack. Alice? What's the matter? Do your wounds still hurt? You were worried about it? I'm fine, see? They patched me up and... That's not it. I just wanted to apologize to you. If I had just been able to hold myself back, this wouldn't have happened to you. Alice. But you didn't kill me or anything, right? So let's say it's just happened and move on, okay? Okay. Oh, and Alice? If you weren't with me, I don't think I would be alive right now. You've always supported me. If anything, I'm the reason we were captured. Stop, Jack. You protected me back then. You protected me when I was all alone. That's why I can trust you. And that's why I believe in you. That's why I was able to survive. Alice, I've decided to fight with Red Riding Hood and everyone to escape from the jail with you. Alice, that means you might have to go through even more suffering. You could die out there. Why don't we just live here together like before? I'll be fine. I'm ready for this. I was scared at first, but I'm not scared anymore. So please, will you support me? I can't protect anyone. I can't help Alice either. Don't overdo it. Can you promise me that you'll stay alive? I think that just rose a death flag. It's a promise, Jack. That said, you're worrying too much. I was pretty strong back there, wasn't I? Yeah, you're right. You are and always were strong. I can confirm that. I'm weak. I don't have any powers and I can't do anything, but I'll support you, so please do your best, Alice. Thank you. And that's the end of chapter 1.
Hey, it looks like everyone's gathered.
And hey, look, there's some voice acting.
Everyone together.
Everyone's hungry.
I see. They're hungry. Poor things.
That's right. Guess we've got to feed them.
Yes. We need to feed them.
Oh, they dropped it just now. That's right. I was given a room here at the Dawn. I'm not in the cell anymore. But, unlike Alice, I can't be of any use to them here. Now that I'm fully rested, they may come and ask me to leave. Come to think of it, I'm still in these rags. I hope that was okay. The blanket, is it dirty? I hope they're okay with it. Morning, Jack. Good morning, Red Riding Hood. So what's up with you flapping that blanket all over the place? Did you wet the bed? Well... Whatever, now then, here, your clothes. Clothes? For me? Huh? You want to stay in those rags? Well, why me, though? It's not like I can be of use here. You know, I have no clue what's going on in that little mind of yours, but... I gave you your clothes, so hurry up and put them on. Once you're ready, come down and see my dad. Normal, clean clothes. Jack? Did Red Riding Hood... Ah. I'm sorry, were you about to change? Good morning, Alice. I'm fine. I'm done changing. Wow, you've got new clothes too. You look great in them. You think so? You're looking good too, Jack. Oh, get a room. Oh, wait, they are in one. Really? What's the matter? I can understand him treating you well, Alice, but why me? Why'd I have to say that? I'll only upset her. About that, I was wondering how they had our clothes and rooms ready so quickly. It's as if they knew we were going to come. They knew ahead of time, then. I mean, they knew my name prior. I wonder. One other thing. Just remember that you're not useless or anything, Jack. I need you, just like everyone here needs you. Alice? I'll always be there to protect you. Saying this might worry you, but I feel like they're hiding something. Something that we shouldn't just believe in blindly. Thank you, Alice. I'm sorry for bothering you like this. I'll be careful next time. You know, I think the thing you need to worry about is maybe some weird cult. Jack, I think we're in the same boat as they are, trying to escape. Let's just go along with them for now. Yes. Well, it looks like they want us at the professor's laboratory. Let's go. And then thank you for yesterday. Ah, it's you. Hey, you're both late. I'm sorry, wait, did we even have a designated time? No apology necessary. Now then. Yes? Do you mind if we take some blood samples from you, Jack? We want to see how it affects Blood Skelter. Huh? What's the matter? Well, they took my blood samples yesterday at the rescue center to experiment with. Oh? Is that so? Huh? You're right. With all that's happened, I completely forgot about it. Dad, you forget things too easily. Come now. That's not true. I suppose I'll speak with Miko of her results later then. Yes, please do. Like Alice said, something's wrong here. How can something like that not get relayed properly? Well, you see, Jack, like how things don't get relayed properly, have you ever tried working in the service industry in America? That'll probably answer your question. Is there anything you expect from analyzing Jack's blood? I believe Miko explained it already, but the blood maidens accrue corruption, which triggers their blood skelter state, and we've had no real means to counteract it. We lost someone from it too. Lost? Maybe another time. Sorry. That's right. Red Riding Hood was trying to avoid the specifics of Blood Skelter before. No, it's best we talk about it now. We lost a blood maiden to Blood Skelter a while ago. We weren't able to save her. To be exact, we had no means of saving her. She remained in that state until the end of her life. All we gained from it was the discovery of Blood Skelter and the risks involved. So then, the same thing could happen to Alice too. Because of what happened, we haven't obtained much in the way of results from our investigation. After all, there's no way I could risk our beloved children's lives like that. Dad, that's why we need you, Jack. Your blood could potentially push the Dawn to a new level. Is that true? Why, yes. We would like to ask for your cooperation with our research. That wouldn't put Jack's life in danger, right? Of course it wouldn't. He is our lifeline. We will treat him with great care. Come on, it'll be okay, Alice. Dad and Miko are both skilled at what they do. She's right, Alice. I'm happy to know that I can actually help you and everyone here in some way. That aside, do you know where you got your name, Jack? Where I got it? Yes. Did your parents give you that name? I don't know. I lost my parents when I was young, and I don't really remember much from then. I see. Interesting. Well, thank you for coming today. Red Riding Hood, show them around the Liberated District, will you? Sure thing, Dad. Oh, and before you leave, this place is my laboratory. I'll be here if you need to ask more about the Blood Maidens, or if you have any concerns. Yep, Dad knows and cares about us more than anybody else here. If something's bothering you, come down anytime. I'm rarely anywhere else. Thank you. Now then, no need for me to keep you folks any longer. I'll see you again. Alright, follow me. It's gonna bring us to the menu. Oh, not yet. I guess now's about a good time to ask. Red Riding Hood, about the room in these clothes. What about them? Well, I'm not a blood maiden, so I feel bad that I'm being treated the same way. Is that what's bothering you? Didn't you hear what Dad said? Huh? You're one of us now. You and Alice. You don't have to worry about stuff like that. It's just that I was surprised that everything was all ready, as if you all knew we were coming. The team probably got everything ready when they heard I brought you two. Don't you worry one bit. Ah, well, thank you. Thank you. It doesn't look like Red Riding Hood is hiding anything. Dad's a research nut, so he rarely steps out of the laboratory. He's a lot more straight-laced now, but he was supposedly quite the character back in the day. That sounds interesting. If that's the case, we shouldn't bother him much. I think he's back to doing work or something by now. I see. Well, we did just speak with him, so it'd probably be best to leave him alone for now. I'd be happy if you did that, at least for now. Now then. There are a lot of facilities in the Liberated District. You saw Miko's, but there are still more. Now then, let me show you the way. She's gonna show us the way. The general store. Let's see. You can get all your basic needs here, even things that help with battle. Of course, it would help if someone was here to confirm what I said. I don't see anyone. Clara? You around? She must be slacking off somewhere. Clara? She works at this store, but she's also working as an assistant to Haru. Huh. Sounds like she's really busy. She must have to work her fingers to the bone. Well, not really. In any case, she's a good kid, so I hope that the three of you can get along. When I find her, I'll let her know to come back and man her post. Okay, I guess we'll be coming here again then. I just have a feeling we're going to be looking for her. Blood Weapon Factory.
Hey there, Haru.
Oh, voice acting.
Sup? You showing them around?
Yep, something like that.
Well, as you can see, we fidget with weapons and things here. If you want to strengthen or maintain your weapons, come see me. It'll help in the long run.
Understood.
I guess it doesn't concern me much.
Hey, kiddo. What's with that look on your face? Take things a bit more seriously, will ya?
Yes, sir.
By the way, Clara, we were at the store just earlier.
Claire, that's how you say it. Okay.
Don't me. You need to man the store. This isn't your den, you know.
And this small girl here is Clara, I assume?
Yeah, she's supposedly my assistant.
That's pretty harsh, boss. You too, Jack. I'm not small, and I'm sure as heck doing good work here.
Says you.
What? Boss, quit trying to act so tough. In that case, why don't you just do your laundry yourself?
Why don't you just man the store? It's a pain when we really need to buy something, you know?
Sorry.
Yeah, watch yourself.
Come to my store or see my boss here if you need anything, you hear?
Okay. Thank you, Miss Clara.
Come on, cut the formality. You can just call me Clara.
Thanks. We'll see you again, Clara.
Now this talks about strengthening your weapons. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I'm just gonna skip by it. The rescue center.
Oh, what brings you all here?
Well, I was showing the two of them around headquarters.
I see. How nice of you to do that. Both of you were here yesterday, right?
Yes.
Should I ask her about the test results of my blood?
Do you mind if I ask about my...
Jack!
Oh, that's right.
I should be a bit more observant and see how everyone works here before looking too curious.
You were saying?
Well, thank you for yesterday. I feel a lot better now.
That's good to hear.
After all, it is Miko's expertise.
I suppose so. If you don't feel well or you're concerned about anything, feel free to stop by.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I think she's probably not going to be at the store. Still. Looks like she's not back yet. I can't believe she left the place wide open like this. I guess we'll have to stop by later. Yep, looks like we're just going.
While I'm at it, let me explain a bit. This city here is called the Liberated District.
Liberated District?
Yep, we regained control of it from the Martians so that people could live the way they should. This place is for those who escaped the prison cells so they can live a normal life again. We Blood Maidens in the Dawn protect the district in hopes of escaping the jail one day.
A place where people could live the way they should. That's nice to hear.
Right? You're both free to roam this district however you like.
Thank you.
Even if this place is protected, this is still the jail. I can see the tower pretty well from here. I'm gonna climb that tower and...
Jack?
Huh? What's the matter?
Oh, Jack and the Beanstalk.
You were just gazing at the tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about how clear it can be seen from here.
Tower. It really is eerie. It's almost as if it's looking down at us. But one day, we're gonna use it to get everybody out of here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Why is it that I keep having this urge to climb?
Oh, and take a look over there. That's the entrance to the Liberated District. Of course, I couldn't explain that when we first got here.
We came here through that entrance.
Darling, are you getting ready to deploy?
Nope, I'm just giving a quick tour to these two. Oh yeah, and quit calling me darling. Stop giving weird nicknames to everyone, Toa.
Same to you. I'd appreciate it if you would call me by my last name.
Toa is Toa. Why do you have to be ashamed of being called by your first name?
You two sound like brother and sister.
He's not my brother.
She's not my sister.
Oh, sorry.
That was a bit embarrassing. The name's Katawaki. I'm the gatekeeper here.
Mr. Katawaki?
Come on, you have to say his whole name. He's embarrassed for having a cute-sounding first name.
Stop it already.
You're getting all red.
Actually, he's not getting red. He's still the same color. They really seem to get along well together.
And you are?
My name is Jack. Nice to meet you.
Oh, so you're the one. And to think, I saw you unconscious and carried in here that day.
Mr. Katawaki, Jack saved me, which is why he was unconscious when he was brought in.
Sorry if I sounded rude. I know you did your best, kid. And who is this bold young lady here?
My name is Alice, and I'm not the bold one. Jack is.
Looks like you've got a feisty one joining the ranks, darling.
Yep, and pretty reliable too. He may be a bit weird, but he's definitely a nice guy, so I hope you two can get along with him. He's the gatekeeper and makes sure the place is safe, sort of.
Come, now you didn't need to add sort of there. In any case, glad to make your acquaintance.
Yes. Same here.
Thank you.
Okay, now I think we can exit. I need to save the game, though. Don't want to have to go through all that again. Did you want to go out? I can't let you go without a purpose, though. My purpose is to go on a mission. But I guess I can go back to the living quarters. This is where our rooms are, so I don't need to give you a tour here, right? Like, that's Alice's room, and that is Jack's room, and the one over there is mine. Understood. There are a lot of rooms. Are there others living here? Yep. Each girl has her own room. They're all out on their mission. They're all out on their missions, save one. Missions. Isn't that dangerous? They can handle themselves. And Dad puts thought into the assignment, so they'll be fine. Dad? I should refer to that professor, but why Dad? You keep referring to the professor as Dad. Is he really your dad? That's kind of neat. Well, not really. Dad adopted me when I was a baby, so that's why I call him Dad. This is embarrassing. Now that I think about it, I sound like a kid in front of him, don't I? Red Riding Hood really likes the professor. No, not really. Right. In fact, I'm just a bit jealous. Really? Well, the professor's like everyone's dad, you know. That's why we can fight without any worries. Don't forget, I'm your older sister here too. Oh wait, there is one person I need to worry about. Huh? Now then, let's go and say hi to the girl here. The dating, thing. Well, is it really dating or is it just getting affection up? Giving girls a gift and they go, oh, I tolerate you. Yes.
She's a bit weird, but she's a nice girl, okay?
Huh? Okay.
Kaguya, you mind if I bother you for a sec?
I'm tired, so leave me alone.
Oh, come on, just show your face. We have some newcomers joining our ranks.
Can we save it for later? I need some time to prepare when meeting new faces.
She's shy.
Come on, there's nothing to worry about. It's not like they're scary or anything.
I skipped that way too fast. My bad.
We have enough new people here. I'm busy too.
Or maybe she just doesn't want us here.
Just come out already. I know you're slacking off in there.
She kicked the door open?
Yo! Morning, Kaguya!
You're really quite a bother, Red Riding Hood.
She didn't flinch from that?
So, Kaguya, meet our two new recruits, Jack and Alice.
New recruits, you say?
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Her name's Kaguya. She's a good kid and has the looks, but she's wasting it all on being a hermit.
Come now. I'm too tired to be bothered. Anyway, you mentioned they joined our ranks, but is this Jack here also a blood maiden?
Huh? Of course not. He's like an add-on to Alice.
That's fucking harsh.
First of all, Jack's a guy. There's no way he can be a blood maiden.
Oh, you're right. I've never heard of a blood youth before.
Right?
I guess I really don't have much use here.
Oh, but Jack here may just be the one.
The one what?
That'll be something to know later after we get more information.
Well then, I'm not interested until it's clear. I mean, I'm not interested in anything.
Hold on there! We've got new members! Now's the time for you to finally do some work!
No. I'm tired. I don't want to work.
There she goes again with that "I'm tired" bit. You know how much easier it is when you help? You've got the longest ranged attack, and you really help our defenses.
I'm going to tune out now.
Kaguya,
Jack?
why aren't you helping when you have the power to help others?
I don't want to work until the 5 treasures come together.
5?
That again. You really are a greedy princess, you know that?
Now then, I'm tired. So if you'll excuse me. Oh, and my name is Princess Kaguya. Don't call me Kaguya so casually.
I'm sorry.
That Kaguya.
Does she hate me?
Oh, don't let her bother you. She's always like that. She's just shy is all. I really wish she fought with us. She'd be a lot of help in battle.
Alright, that's when I dropped it. That should cover all the major locations. Check them out when you've got the time. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. I'm surprised that this place really does cover all our basic needs. Well, Dad and everyone in Dawn, even Haru, helped to build this place. We can live a decent life because of what they all did. That's why we need to do our best too. You're right. I'll try to do what I can to help. Yes, same here. Okay, let's head on back.
Huh? That's...
We'll be serving meals according to this schedule.
Understood. I'm counting on you, Hitsuka.
How much supplies and manpower will you be needing?
Plenty.
Lady Ohime,
Okay.
I'm sorry about that. Now then, we're expecting a turnout of about...
Hitsuka? Oihime? I didn't really pay attention to the last part.
Red Riding Hood? Who are they?
Well, more like I didn't pay attention to the pronunciation.
Dad! Miko! Having a meeting?
Ah, Red Riding Hood. Did you finish showing them around already?
Yep.
I see. That's my girl. Now then, Miko, I'll leave the rest to you.
So Miko, what's the meeting about?
Do you remember the people you saved earlier? We're preparing meals for them.
Thanks as always, Sun Folks.
We are all brothers and sisters under the sun. All is in the name of Our Lady Ohime.
Ohime, got it.
Same as always. Nice to see you, Michiru. Chi?
Like I've said a number of times, do not call Our Lady Ohime by her name in vain.
Oh, we have new little birdies here. 1, 2 of them. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
And they are...
They're the representatives of the Order of the Sun.
I knew we had to worry about a cult.
The Order of the Sun?
Yes, the Order is led by the Ohime, Lady Michiru, and Hitsuka acts as her advisor. These two here just joined the Dawn, Jack and Alice.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
If you seek salvation by the sun, come and listen to the words of Lady Ohime. Now then, if you'll excuse us, let us depart, Lady Michiru.
Jack's a little birdie. Do you like high places?
Huh?
What does she mean by that? Does she know I really want to climb the tower? No, she wouldn't know. We've only just met.
Miko? Are Ohime and Hitsuka their names?
They are titles within their order. They preach that salvation will be delivered by the sun.
Ah, so Hitsuka isn't his real name.
Silly you, of course it's not. Everyone calls him that because no one knows his real name.
But you called him Chi or something.
Oh, I just call him that because I hear Michiru calling him that too. He wasn't like that before, you know. As for Michiru, she's always been like that.
But isn't she the leader? She didn't look like she could lead people.
She's probably acting as his puppet. I mean, it's not like she has the brains to think properly.
But there's something mysterious about that Michiru person that almost mesmerized me.
Even though Michiru's like that, she's still pretty popular.
Which is why she's perfect as a puppet. They believe that the Ohime is the incarnation of the sun. Silly, considering no one's seen it.
Miko? Do you have something against them?
They're shady, and in all honesty, I don't like how they try to leech off of others. That said, they do augment what we in the Dawn lack. Their order is located in the middle of the Liberated District, so you can always take a look.
The Order of the Sun. That's what we picked up in the jail earlier. Oh, you found this out there? Yep. It didn't have much written on it, but I figured you should know, Dad. Yes, well thank you. Red Riding Hood sure acts like a kid in front of the professor. I didn't expect something like this to be found in this area. I wonder who wrote this memo. Well, it is written nicely. I'm a bit jealous. My penmanship is pretty horrible. From the looks of it, it seems like the person who wrote it was very studious. This is merely a guess, but you remember how I told you about the Dawn sending units out to the areas, right? Yes, and that became the basis of the missions we're undertaking now. Exactly. This world is constantly changing, and there's no telling when our lives may be at risk. That said, I believe one of them must have written this to relay to future members searching the area. I see. So I guess it must be an important memo with a lot of their memories contained in it. If so, we'll have to take good care of it. Yes, let's hold on to it carefully. Well, we said hi to Dad, so we're about done. You have a better idea of the Dawn now, right? Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Red Riding Hood. Well then, Just a minute. Do you mind if I ask you something? What, you have a mission for me? Not a mission. Do you know where I can find magnolia leaves? Magnolia? Yes, the leaves look like this drawing. Just looks like a common leaf. Well, we just call them magnolia leaves because they look similar to the ones in the outside world. This looks like Dad's... Yikes! His penmanship is sloppy as usual. We were having a meeting about supplies and the professor was the most artistic one there. That's a surprise for sure. So then, what's with this leaf? It has blood-clotting properties. We're running out of medicine and we're going to need some soon. I remember now. I picked up those leaves on past missions. Yes, I asked Haru, but he said he doesn't remember where they came from, so I thought you'd know. I'm sure I saw them somewhere, but... Jack, isn't this leaf? Ah, you're right. Do you know where to get them? Maybe. I recall we used large leaves in place of bandages back when we were imprisoned. I think it was shaped like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. That would explain why it stopped the bleeding so quickly. I suppose we used the right tools without even knowing. Well then, this should be simple. We're going back there, aren't we? Bingo! Right, Miko? Well, it would help a lot, but... You were speaking with Dad about it, so it's safe to assume he knows, right? Well, I suppose so. Why do you ask? Well, because Dad didn't know about Jack's blood samples, I figured I'd just ask in case. That was bothering Red Riding Hood too. About that, we got it all cleared up. What happened? The professor knows that we wanted his blood samples, right? Drawing a person's blood sample is common practice when people come in to see me for a checkup. We told the professor that we turn in a report with Jack's results, and he forgot about that. Oh, is that it? Well, okay then. Dad is a bit forgetful, so I can see that happening. Yes, and that's why we have these misunderstandings every so often. In any case, that's a relief. I thought you were doing something behind Dad's back. Me? Why would I do that? You could make the discovery of the century and use it to become Dad's favorite or something. Sorry I questioned you. You know, that's a dumb thought. After all, you are his favorite, in many ways. Do I want to know what those ways are? Good to hear. Okay, so Jack, Alice? What? We're going Mongolia leaf hunting. We? As in me and Alice? Yep. Alice can get used to fighting, and having you around would help her keep her cool too. Well, I guess I don't mind going, but as long as you can promise me that Jack won't be put into harm's way, then I'm okay with it. Alice, I'm only going to get in their way. Come on, Alice, don't say that. Jack's our comrade, you know? Yes, comrade. That's reassuring to hear. Once you're ready, let's meet up here, okay? Wait a minute. You can't do this without proper... You said Dad knows about this already, right? It'll be okay. We've been there before, so it'll be a cinch. I'll let Dad know just in case, too. I see. Well, be careful, alright? We won't be careful. There's no work orders, nothing to really manage in here.
What is it?
And nothing to give to Alice. Or Red Riding Hood.
What?
Alright, I wasn't expecting this to take about almost near 50 minutes to do. So this will be the whole episode right here. And then hopefully we'll be getting on to exploring the jail a little further. So thank you for watching. See you now.